Nobody's worried about the PSLV launch anymore. Everybody's only talking about the payload. What does this say about ISRO?
See, we need to achieve similar, this condition that we don't worry about any mission at all, because whatever we want to targeting must be accomplished. But it doesn't give us complacence. No success can be taken for granted. Any rocket launch can fail. We know it very well. So we take all the care and precaution. That's why it's shown up as success. It's not by the confidence that it goes very well.
It absolutely is an humble answer, but I would like to now ask about the SpaDeX. Yeah. And why is it very important just for the science enthusiasts?
So SpaDeX is important because building complex systems in space requires connections to be made. So how do you connect objects? And connection cannot happen like happening in ground, because they are moving at tremendously high speeds. When objects move at very high speeds, doing small maneuvers requires the finesse is needed, and requires control system to be very good, the sensors to be very good, the algorithm, the software which drive all this must be extremely good. So we are actually testing all of this in the space.
How far has the sensors matured in this recent age?
There are a lot of sensors which are required. We first start with the inertial sensors, which measures its orientation. There are sensors which are optical sensors, camera-based sensors. There are sensors which are lidar-based, radar or distance measurement. So there are various combination of suites of sensors which we have tested in Chandrayaan 3. We have a similar set of sensors which enable us landing. We use cameras to identify the location, elevation measurements and many other things. So those learnings have gone into it. We have similarly used a suite of sensors to make the RLV land perfectly. So we are learning from many of these complex missions to do exactly this, but this combination is slightly different. And when you use multiple sensors to do one mission, we have to plan something can fail. Even when something fails, still how do you achieve the successful docking? This is the primary issue of design of complex sensor suits.
One last question, sir. How is this going to be utilized for Gaganyaan 4 and Chandrayaan 4?
Gaganyaan will come little later. Initial phases we will not have docking, but later Gaganyaan will have the ability to dock with the space stations, especially our Bharatiya Docking System. At that time, we need to have an Indian payload, Indian docking system.